You're watching Fugitive Red-Eye, and I'm back at it with another episode of, Tales from the Drive-Thru. That's what this is. But yeah, this is a series that, I keep forgetting to make episodes of, and, obviously there's only so many stories I have, but I've still got plenty of stories, so... Once again, Tales from the Drive-Thru is the series where I just kind of blabber on about my experiences working in the fast food industry. Today's topic, I will be talking about the most disgusting aspects of the job, things that I encountered that were pretty gross or otherwise disturbing. So that being said, this might be disgusting. So first off, I'd like to talk about the time I went into the McDonald's bathroom and there was this huge piece of shit, literally, that someone left in the toilet. Absolutely nasty, and when I tried to flush it, it didn't go down. They had to have the maintenance guys come in and snake it out. I bet you won't get that image out of your head for a while. Also, I remember one time I went into the bathroom after one of my coworkers, and, I'm pretty sure he had just jacked off, because it looked like there was semen in the toilet, so there's another great image for your head. This episode's gonna be disgusting, and I apologize for that, but there's another thing. There was this lady that used to come through the drive-thru all the time that had leprosy, very clearly had leprosy. Her skin was disgusting, and, I have nothing against, the person herself, but I'm pretty sure that has a treatment these days, so lady... I had to wash my hands multiple times after taking her money. It was gross. On a lighter note, I forgot what I was going to say, actually, so I guess it can't be that important. But, sometimes the mop sink would fill up and get flooded. I remember we actually almost once didn't pass health inspection because of it, because it was starting to grow mold. Green mold, not black mold, so it wasn't anything toxic or anything like that. They did end up cleaning it up, as I recall, but it's pretty gross. Also, something that's not as nasty as the disgusting bits I've mentioned so far, but one thing that, on a personal level, really used to gross me out. It used to, anytime that I would make a caramel iced coffee, there was this syrup that you made with it that was absolutely disgusting in smell. Now, I used to like caramel like a whole lot, and I still do to an extent, but after that, I was turned off caramel for a very long time. Because if you get that syrup on your shirt, and you have to smell it all day, it's awful. It is just absolutely awful. And they made those dehydrated onions that they rehydrate to put on the burgers? Well, they would actually rehydrate that in the same sink they wash the dishes in. So that's pretty gross, too, and they smelled really bad, too. Like, when they rehydrate them, I almost vomited. It was awful. They would do it every morning at about 5 or 6 o'clock. Now, of course, there was other things that were also pretty gross there. Trying to think of a few others, because there was a lot of things I did not like there that were really nasty. But, the dehydrated onions were definitely one of the worst. Also, when they'd make the Egg McMuffins, when they'd, they put the eggs in this little round thing, that would, cook them. I remember, though, some of the grill ladies, I remember I washed them one time, and there was still a little bit of egg left on some of the things, and I was cleaning it and cleaning it and cleaning it, and it still wasn't coming off. And one of the grill ladies comes up to me, and she's like, "It's good enough." I'm like, "There's some of yesterday's eggs on there. You're telling me that's clean enough for the McMuffins?" And I'm sorry if I've ruined McMuffins for you, duty, but, there you go. Because I know you're probably one of the only people watching this, but yeah, it was pretty gross. I can't say that it was absolutely every location, and I don't know. I do remember some of the grill people did end up managing to get it cleaner later, but at a different date, but, I can't guarantee anything, obviously, because I don't work at every location, but that was nasty. Also, the garbage cans out in the lobby were fucking disgusting when you had to take them out to the dumpster. I remember I got some garbage juice on my shirt once from it, because I was filling in for the maintenance guy once, because there was no maintenance guy there, and they're like, "Hey, can you fill in for the maintenance guy today?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why the fuck not?" So, they had me doing the maintenance stuff, and my uniform got covered in garbage juice, and I'm like, "I'm not wearing this shit." So they went to get me a spare shirt from the office, but all they had left was a manager shirt. So they put I was wearing a manager shirt, even though I wasn't a manager. I actually turned down being a manager, which is another story for another day, unless I've already told it. I can't remember. But you know what? I will tell it later on. I don't think I have. I'll double check the other episodes. But yeah, this has been Tales from the Drive-Thru, and you guys have a great rest of the day.